Vanished without a trace. If you know someone who is missing, you know the pain and anxiety that comes with waking up each day not knowing whether that person is dead or alive.
There are more than 1,000 active missing persons in Wisconsin, but the I-Team's Eric Ross has found a major problem, making it difficult, if not impossible, for law enforcement to solve these cases. Eric.
Good evening. When it comes to missing children, there's a national database that helps both law enforcement and the public track these kids, but we uncovered that is not the case for adults.
It's hard to live every day with no answers. I want her back.
Marsha Loritz's mother, Victoria, vanished without a trace from her Brown County home back in 2013.
Her money, her purse, her cell phone, and her cigarettes were left behind.
Loritz organized countless searches and printed hundreds of posters, hoping someone will come forward with information about her mother. A lot of the legwork, she says, is on her, after learning not all law enforcement agencies publicly share missing person information online.
There is no one website to go to. With missing children, they have to be entered into the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children's website. And there is none for adults.
According to the Wisconsin Department of Justice, there are 1,057 active missing person cases. But we checked online and nowhere can we find all of those names on one site. Websites like the Clearinghouse for the Missing and Exploited only list 56 people, the Charlie Project 89, and the Doe Network just 25.
There is only one website law enforcement is required to enter adult cases into, but the National Crime Information Center only shows statistics, no names or photographs.
It's devastating to know that there's people out there who aren't going to have answers.
And sometimes there's no forensic evidence to go on. According to a national group that tracks missing and unidentified persons, around 40,000 bodies in the U.S. were buried or cremated before being identified or tested for DNA. In Wisconsin, 24 of the 50 Jane and John Does will likely never be solved because no DNA evidence was collected.
We all love things to be solved in the first 48.
But Racine County investigator Tracy Hintz says that's not reality. She's working on a Jane Doe case from July 1999. The body of a female in her late teens or early 20s was discovered in this field on 92nd Street between 5 and 6 Mile Road in the town of Raymond.
This is a pretty rural area.
Yeah, absolutely, and especially at the early morning hours, around 6 o'clock in the morning, there's not going to be a lot of traffic out here.
Her body was originally buried in '99, but was exhumed in October 2013 for forensic testing.
She was wearing a very distinct men's country western style shirt.
Hintz hopes pictures of her clothing in this composite sketch will be the key to identifying Jane Doe. She also created this Facebook page in her memory.
This girl walked this earth, and she deserves more than to lay in a cemetery without a name.
And in Loritz's case, she's holding on to hope her mother, Victoria, will be found alive and safe.
If you're out there, Mom, I love you, and I want you to come home. And if someone knows something about what happened to my mom, please help her come home.
Legislation called Billy's Law has gained the support of lawmakers like Senator Tammy Baldwin. It would make it mandatory for police to upload missing and unidentified persons cases into a national public database. But so far, it has failed to pass. George and Carol.
Surprised it hasn't been done yet. Thank you very much, Eric.